Hello and welcome to another update video about LINK. LINK obviously broke out recently out of its price channel, or you could say price range, and the $9.50 level was the breakout point that we talked about before, and $9.50 was a key level to break to change something on this chart. To change something that could potentially mean that we could even move to new all-time highs from here. That's of course quite far away, and a lot of work is needed to do it. But first of all, what we do here, we adopt a level by level approach with LINK. So we are following the uptrend. We are primarily focusing on the uptrend, and then we'll see how far it takes us. I prefer to give you at each step the relevant support levels that are needed for trend continuation. And if we see something break, then we have to take that as a warning. At the moment, the assumption is that, a low has been made. If that is already the larger degree wave 4, which will lead us to a new all-time high in a wave 5, or if it is just some kind of a B wave that will lead to a larger corrective rally before we go down to new lows, that's something that we don't know yet. It's a bit too early to really confirm that, and it would just be a guess, basically. At the moment, I can tell you that, there is a chance that the low is in. We're following the uptrend primarily higher as per the white wave count here, which suggests a potentially unfolding 5-wave move. It would have to be a diagonal, however. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave 1. And then we should get an ABC pullback in a wave 2. That would be a potential pullback entry point for a third wave rally. Then we should get a 4 and so on. It should take us higher. Important, you will remember that I highlighted to you that the next level to watch after $9.50 breaks is the $11.80 level. And you can see that the price really has difficulties to push through. It's not bearish. We're not getting rejected and crash down again, which is good. But it was a level to watch. It was a level for potential slowdown. And that's exactly what we see. So that was here the 50% Fibonacci retracement level of the downside move, and a break above it, as indicated by the green arrow, would be a breakout point higher and could actually take us to $18 if all goes well. Not necessarily in a straight line. There will be some targets in between that we can look at. For example, the next level to watch after $11.80 is basically the $12, what was it? $12.70 level. And potentially even $14.58. But $12.70 is important. That's an important one to watch. Why? Because if we consider this a 5-wave move to the upside, then within the third wave, we have an ABC structure because we're dealing with a diagonal here. And in this C wave, we have 5 waves. And the C wave, however, itself typically reacts either to the 1-to-1 ratio, so the 100% extension, which it didn't care about, which I also didn't really find very reliable as a target, but the 1.618 extension is definitely one to watch. So that's at $12.70. That's why I'm highlighting it. So we had $11.80 to watch, and then $12.70 next. Should we push higher? Can we push higher in circle wave 3 straight away? I think we can. However, of course, there is a condition. I mean, we have to say basically the requirements are fulfilled. The requirements are fulfilled to complete circle wave 3 for a few reasons. First of all, an ABC structure looks complete. That's a 3-wave move. Even the C wave looks complete in 5 waves. We reached the $11.80 level, and if we talk about a target for the third wave, it often reaches in this specific context, in this specific pattern, the 1.236 extension. That's all been reached. Sometimes the 1.38, which it basically reached as well at around about $11.90. So it's the area between the 1.236 and the 1.38 extension. Can it push higher? Yes, certainly. And I gave you another level to watch there, but it can extend higher as long as support is holding. So what is support? Support is basically here the 50% retracement at $9.20. So I give it that. And I measure to the top, because if it extends higher, then the third would be here, okay? So But for now, we assume that there will be an extension until I see a more substantial reaction, because this, what it's doing at the moment, is just a very, very tight consolidation below resistance. So I would rather suggest we continue to push a little higher, okay? And it might be forming here wave 5 as an ending diagonal. It starts to look like that a little bit. But so that's what we're watching, and I gave you a target to watch afterwards. So let's see if we get there. And then once wave 3 is finished, I will be watching wave 4 support. For the wave 4, I'd be watching the area between the 38.2 and the 61.8 retracement of the third wave. This will obviously move if we get another extension higher. And this is only basically at the moment based on the last high. So if we break below micro support now, this is the area to watch, and we have some clarity that we're likely encircle wave 4 already, which could still lead to one more high. But below $7.58, I would turn bearish and would assume this rally has failed. However, we have to consider that this might push higher, so I will have to lift the support box up together with the price. Yeah, and then let's assume we get an extension. I don't know how high it will really go, but I gave you some levels to watch. But if it pushes a little higher, it could very much be that in this circle wave 4, we might only retest the breakout point at $9.50 if it's sort of close to, for example, the 38.2 retracement level. So I think we can be carefully bullish on LINK. At the moment, it doesn't give us any indication that this rally is over. In fact, it broke out. It's consolidating a little bit like Bitcoin above a key breakout point. So they are all signs that, yeah, maybe something more bullish is going on here. And there is currently no need to really focus on another low until support levels break. But there's definitely a need for risk management, because this can still break as the alternative bearish wave count suggests. Yeah, or it's just a bearish count. You know, they are both likely counts, okay? But what we need to consider is that the context in the crypto market starts to turn bullish again, and that the multi-hour trend is up. So we want to focus on that, while very much we want to be aware that as long as we stay below $11.80, yeah, this could just still be an extension of yellow wave 4 with one more low to come in wave 5, deeper into the long-term support area. Yeah, that's my update about LINK. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.